Hello children. Today again we are going to solve NCERT exercises and today we are going to solve this chapter fiber to fabric. Right? So let's start doing the questions. Question number 1 is you must be familiar with the following nursery rhymes. Number 1, Baba black sheep, have you any wool? Second, Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. So now based on these nursery rhymes, let us answer few questions. Question number 1, which part of the black sheep have wool? So we all know that the skin of the sheep, black sheep have wool. So what we will write in answer? Let's write down the answer. The skin of the sheep along with hair, and that is known as fleece. Known as fleece have wool, right? Now, second question is what is meant by the white fleece of the lamb? We all know that fleece means skin and the hair, right? So if it is white in color, then we will say that it is white fleece, right? So we will write down the answer. The white fleece means the white colored hair and skin along with the skin, right? If the color of hair is white along with the skin, then that fleece will be known as white fleece, right? Now next question. The silkworm is a caterpillar, a larva. Now we have to choose the correct option, right? So option 1 is A, means a caterpillar. Option second is B, means a larva. Option number 3, both A and B. And option number 4, neither A nor B. So we all know that in case of silkworm, the larva is known as caterpillar, right? Basically, it is a larva, but in the case of silkworm, it is known as caterpillar. So the correct answer will be both A and B. Next question. Which of the following does not yield wool? Yak, we get wool from yak, yes. Camel, we get wool from camel as well. Then goat, we get wool from goat as well. But woolly dog, we do not get the wool from there. So this will be the correct answer. Now, what is meant by the following terms? First one is rearing. So we all know what rearing is. So let's write about rearing. So we all know that, rearing is the method or the process by which it is a practice, we can say that by which we rear any animal, right? Means we are keeping it, we are nurturing that animal, we are providing food to that animal, right? We are allowing it to breed. If required, we are giving, medical care also, right? So what is rearing? It is the process. It is the process of keeping, feeding, and allowing the animal to breathe. These animals can be used for commercial purposes. Right? So this entire process of rearing the animals is known as rearing, right? Now, second question which is written here, that is shearing. So let's see what shearing is. Second one is shearing. So when we were discussing the chapter, we have discussed about it that shearing is the process when we remove the fleece from the body of the sheep, right? So we can write down it is the process of removing fleece means hair plus skin along with the skin, right? From the body of sheep, right? Okay, now third one is sericulture. What is sericulture? So when we do rearing of silkworm to get silk, that is known as sericulture, right? So we will write the rearing of silkworm to get silk is called sericulture. Okay, now moving on to next question. Given below is a sequence of steps in the processing of wool. Which are the missing steps? Add them. So let's add the missing steps. First of all, shearing. We all know what shearing is, just now we have discussed. After that, it comes to scoring, right? What is that? Scoring means uh, cleaning the fleece, right? Then comes sorting. Now, after cleaning or after scoring, we will sort the fibers, right? Based on the quality, based on the length, based on the color, based on our requirement. After scoring, what will be done? The process is known as combing. Now, after sorting, combing of the wool fiber is done so that it will become shiny. All the burrs are removed from it. And then after combing, it is dyeing. We can get the desired color after this process, right? And then comes spinning, right? So this is the sequence of the steps. Now, next question. Make sketches of two stages in the life history of silk moth which are directly related to the production of silk. So we know for the production of silk, it is very, very, very necessary to have a silk moth or the silkworm, and we get the silk thread from the cocoon. So we will take these two stages and we will draw the diagram. So let's draw the diagram. So here I am going to draw the diagram of silkworm, right? This is a silkworm. It will look something like this. And then here I am going to draw the diagram of cocoon. So let's draw it this way. Inside the cocoon, we know that silk moth is growing, larvae is present, it is growing, and after some time, here we will write cocoon, and here we will write silkworm. So the larvae will help in making the cocoon. It will secrete a liquid which will dry up and will convert into cocoon, right? So these are the two stages. Now moving on to next question. Question number 7. Out of the following, which are two terms related to silk production? Sericulture, floriculture, moriculture, apiculture, and silviculture. So here hints are given. We can see that, sericulture is the culture of silkworm, right? Which we already know. And here a few hints are given. Silk production involves cultivation of mulberry leaves and rearing silkworm. So rearing silkworm is sericulture and cultivation of mulberry leaves is known as moriculture, right? So these are the two correct answers. Scientific name of mulberry is Morus alba, which is equally important. You should learn this. Now, next question is match the words of column 1 with those given in column 2. So, first one is scoring. We know that we have just discussed that cleaning of sheared skin. So, we can write down this as number 1. Next is mulberry leaves. We know that the silkworm feed on mulberry leaves. So, this is food for silkworm. Third one is yak, and we know that it is also used for getting the wool. So we can say that it is wool yielding animal. Cocoon, cocoon, we know that it with the help of cocoon we get silk fibers. So this will be the option for fourth one, right? So these are the correct answers. Okay, now question number 9. Given below is a crossword puzzle based on this lesson. Use hints to fill in the blank spaces with letters that complete the words. Okay, so now we have to complete this crossword puzzle. Let's see from top to bottom, down option, let's see, and then we will see across. Thorough washing. What do we mean by thorough washing? We know that thorough washing is the process is known as scoring, right? So this is thorough washing means we score. So we will write score. Then number 2 is animal fiber. Where is number 2? Number 2 is here. So animal fiber, it could be silk, it could be wool. So let's see, let's write silk and then we will see. If required, we can change it as well. So I'm writing here silk. Number 3 is long thread-like structure. So long thread-like structure, we know that is known as fiber. So I'm going to write here fiber. Now, across. First one is keeps warm. We know that wool keeps us warm. So we will write here wool. Second, its leaves are eaten by silkworm. We all know that mulberry, mulberry is the tree, is the plant, and the leaves of mulberry are eaten by silkworm. So we will write mulberry. Now next, hatches egg, hatches from egg of moth. That we know that is caterpillar. So it is caterpillar, right? So that's it for the day. These are all the questions of chapter Fiber to Fabric. Bye everyone.